Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So we talk about what a good woman is. So now I'm going to talk about what a good man is, because I'm going to go from the Bible, what the Bible says about us and how the Bible tells us we should be. And I'm going to show these women what a good man is, because what they looking for ain't no good man. I'm finna show you. And this is why y'all keep getting burnt, because y'all throwing away good guys. So let's start out by talking about what a good man is not. A good man is not a pushover for his wife or any women. If he's a pushover, he's not a good man. And I'm telling you, man, you don't gotta believe me, but what I'm finna put on y'all today, I'm gonna show y'all what the Most High showed me. If you a pushover for women, you're not a good man. I don't care what you're doing for them. You're supposed to lead them. You're supposed to get them in line, and if you can't, you get rid of them, because a good man knows that he's in demand. He knows his worth. He knows his value. See, people try to minimize it to how much money you got and how you look and all that. It's more about character than anything. So all of y'all that's on here making everything about money, but you ain't got no character, man, stop playing, man. Stop playing. Next time, hey, this is what y'all do. Next time y'all hear one of these content creators acting like they got all the answers and like they the top dog, do this right here. Send them a super chat and say, what's your belief on God? Do you believe in God? Be honest before all these people. If he says, no, oh man, please. You don't believe in God and you think we should listen to you? Where your counsel coming from? Satan? Get out of here, man. Only thing I'll listen to somebody that's not a believer talk about is money. I'll listen to you talk about money. But if you're not a believer, you can't tell me nothing about women, dating, or any of that, because I can't trust your counsel. Now, I'll listen to you. You might be, I'll take that back. You might be able to ask something. But if you're an atheist, man, I'm limited with you, because I can't trust your logic. I mean, look around. You can't even explain what you see. So how can I trust your counsel? I'm not saying you got to be a Christian-y suit wearing. No, I'm not saying that. But you should give off a person that believes and serves. We'll just call them a higher power, just to be fair. You don't have to be religious. You just have to be biblically accurate. So, but a pushover is not a good man. And we're going to try to get this out. We might have to do 2 parts. You're not. So all of y'all women looking for a pushover, you got a good dude, take care of home and stuff. He just don't take no mess off of you. So you want to get rid of him. You want to cheat. You want to have emotional affairs. Do all this other stuff. You don't want no good man. Like, remember, they like bad guys, man. I'm telling you, man, I got all types of examples. Even the ones that say the bad guys ain't they type, you always end up seeing them with those bad guys, or even girls, studs. I'm telling you. And then they be trying to explain. You can't explain. Only thing you can explain is that you a bad woman. That you are confused. That you are lost. They try to, well, I just believe the Most High. Shut up. The Most High is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He's not going to change because you didn't. Yeah, no, it's a reason why I'm still on here. Because I be stopping myself from saying the stuff that's going to get me cooked. Number one, like I said, a good man is not a pushover for women. Your wife out of line is because you're not a good man. You might be a good father, but you're not a good husband if you're a pushover. You're not. You know when she out of line, you're supposed to get her back in line, and if you can't, irreconcilable differences. She gonna strip your manhood away from you. A good man is gonna raise his kids. He gonna raise his kids. His kids gonna know one way or another not to play with them, even if they don't get a lot of whoopings. They gonna know not to play with them. In that way, of course, a good man is going to have fun times with his children, play around with his children. But this is what happens sometimes. Watch this. A lot of times you be playing around with your kids and her perception of you be changing. Now she want to believe you just goofy dude. You just playing with your kids, farting, doing this, doing that. With some of these women, you can't even play around with your kids, man. Your kids think farts is funny and you be farting. She, in her mind, she thinking you a goofy guy. And all this, she coming up with all these evil things that's going to bust your family up. A good man is going to have fun times with his kids. He might have to work a lot, but he going to have them times with his kids. Even if it's just not that much. But what women do, I'm finna show y'all. You be working all day, right? Some of them will help you, some of them won't. But when they got respect for you, he's such a hard worker. When they lose respect for you, you ain't never here. You gone all the time. A good man is going to do what he got to do. A good man is going to see through the criticism of that woman. It's not going to affect him. The only way it's going to affect him is if she shows respect and she consistently conveys her concern, but follows up her concern with doing her part. You can't just sit around and always tell somebody else what they should do. So a good man is not going to be emasculated. They'll be gone before their emasculation ever works on a good man. Bad guys be getting emasculated. They be pushover. Y'all see where I'm going with this? So just what are you women looking for when y'all say God-fearing man? Because a God-fearing man that doesn't learn from the Most High, you ain't going to be able, all you can do is follow him. You ain't going to be leading him. You think you're going to be punking him. You ain't. I already know I'm not for hardly any of these women. They'll dump me or I end up dumping them because, I mean, what's the point? Sex? I can get I'm one of those guys that I can get my nut off. And I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just saying. So it's not like I'm not one of those guys that have to stay in certain situations to get a nice nut. Not me. Not me. A good man is going to be assertive and aggressive trying to get his money. A good man also, though, when he fails financially, he's going to keep trying. But women, they want to just look at when you fail. Forget them. Stop being in relationships with women like that. That when y'all arguing, she want to bring up all your failures. Well, if I'm that bad, why are you still here? You should be saying. Like some of them you could just do. Y'all got to get better at this, because y'all got to be honest, I'm not saying I'm this guy, but y'all got to get like me with this, where you can look in a person's eyes and you can see the difference. Remember how Michael Myers, if y'all watch horror movies, if y'all saw The Last Halloween, remember how Michael Myers saw so much hurt and pain and everything else in that guy's eyes that he didn't even want to kill him? But then at the end, he looked in his eyes again, saw that the look changed, and he snapped his neck. You got to be able to see how a person is really thinking, because these people nowadays, they're going to try to mislead you. You got to get better at this. Like, I could look in a person's eyes. One of the reasons why I quit that job, I'm finna show you something. When me and him was having that disagreement, I looked him right in his eyes, and you know what I saw? I saw a man competing with other men. That ain't gonna work on no job. You want to believe you the epitome of masculinity, and everybody else is just as mice, feminine little guys. I saw disrespect in a lot of their eyes. They didn't respect my experience. But let's be honest, they do not get down like that. I'm telling you. You know what? Off subject, on subject. Because I'm talking about being able to read people. All they used to do, mostly, in the 8 months I was there, when somebody act up, they'll talk to them, handcuff them, take them out. The other place, though, a lot of them dudes will stop before they get there, because they know when they get there, it ain't going to be no fun and games. Especially certain ones. It ain't going to be no fun and game. But this is how they be. Now, they was like this at the other place, too, because people don't want to do no work, but they wasn't as bad. Why he call that in? When it's them, though, they'll tell on you, yeah, such and such came over here and wasn't helping me. Y'all see how I did them? That's bad money. I got to figure out ways to get money. No, I don't believe in that. That's bad money. Just like some of these women is bad women, and you trying to make a life with a bad woman. Some women are good in every way except for being a wife. That's just the way it is, man. Or some of them refuse to be a good wife. I'm finna show you something. Listen to them closely. You'll know all their fetishes and fantasies. If you always hearing some of them talk about getting raped, it's because that's their fantasy. So they gonna get super wet for a dude that rough them up. And if you ain't roughing them up, they ain't gonna come out and say. And sometimes it's just what they want, but not from you. Listen, man, most of these women are a waste of time. Relationship-wise, especially. It's a waste of time. We not talking about all. Only hit dogs gonna holler, huh? I'm saying most. They done did too much. They done been through too much in their life. Their perception is flawed. They don't have no intuition, no insight. They ain't never been guided. Some of them ain't never had a father in their life. But it's some women that choose to be right even despite that. Because remember, they make choices. You'll see my other video on that. But all these dudes is not good, man. A good man is going to think, look, man, this is one reason why I got into it with this one guy. Because what people got to realize about manhood, a good man is going to make choices to keep his freedom. A bad man is going to make choices to mess up his freedom. Now, of course, a bad man can choose, just like women, can choose to be better. I've seen a lot of guys get out of prison and they be good fathers. Some of them end up being good husbands, so on and so forth. We make choices too. But I had to make this video because these women they don't even know what a good man is. You ain't gonna be able to get over on no good man. You cheat on a good man, he gonna dump you. A good man ain't gonna forgive you for cheating. Because he gonna look at it like, what is she cheating on me for? There's nothing I can offer her when she cheats. Once she cheats, she's showing me, and don't fall for they little, and shout out to Corey Hardrick, man. Love this guy, man. I'm gonna watch his movies just because he in it. She tried to the rumor is, Tia tried to give him a remarriage proposal, and he turned it down. What, you trying to graduate again? Man, please. You had your chance. Now it's some other woman's chance. It's over for you. So, when they cheat, they're showing you that there's nothing that you can do for them. So you a bad man if you stay with a woman who has cheated on you. You're not being a good man. You making her a goddess. You acting like she better than God. You acting like you can't spend time with the Most High, get in his space, commune with him, learn from him, let him restore you. Instead, you prefer her over God. You letting her cheat on you. You not a good man. I'm going to stay for the kids. Not a good man. A good man is going to dump her, still deal with his kids, and get him another woman. Some of these guys not solid, man. That's why we be out here practically finna crash, all type of stuff, because y'all not good guys. You think because you go to work every day, that's a good thing, but that don't make you a good man. It's the consistency of everything else that you do. Y'all be out here, this what be happening. Y'all be pushing on, y'all wives be punking y'all, and then y'all wives go to work and say, well, this you need to do this. She counseling other women how to punk their husband. So now we got all these women out of line because of you. And she'll come home and tell him, yeah, I was telling her, don't go for that and all that. The woman about to bust up her family because she don't want to listen. That's why you gotta let women talk sometimes, because they will, if you know how to do it, they're gonna show you everything about them. You'll be sitting there like, so you are a freak, but not with me. So this is how you'll be thinking. So you are a freak, but not with me. You this, you that, you that. You want to do it to choke, blah, blah. You'll be sitting there like, why am I dealing with this? A good man sharpens his discernment to know what's going on with his kids to know what's going on with his woman sharpens his discernment. Sharpens his discernment. I know guys that think because they get a lot of women right now, and you like me, I'm choosing, like guys done told, multiple guys done, they think that they know more about women because I'm choosing not to do anything right now. That don't mean you know more or could get more women than me. But I'll sit and listen to him though. Because I look at it like, let's see what he got to offer. He might offer something up that I could use in my day-to-day life. I'm always willing to learn. But some of these dudes are cocky because these women are bad women and don't know what they want, so they want them. What kind of woman gonna let a dude pump and dump her? She's supposed to have the insight to know that's what he gonna try to do. And this has to start when she's young. Y'all young women, well, I'm gonna make a video about it. I gotta just separate all this stuff so I can really get people to understand. So stay tuned for more videos.